Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm gonna try to post this one right after I'm done. We're close to say I'm gonna try to post 2 videos in one day, and this is the second video. So let's just start off with it right away with the dreams. Okay, so this dream it did not come from me. It actually came from a coworker, and it says my coworker had a dream that there was a lizard running inside the boss's office, and so basically, this dream is like a lizard, and we have it's like a computer office, like just a typical office workspace. But like this lizard is like running all around the tables and all this stuff, and they're trying to catch this lizard, and this lizard is just throwing papers everywhere, throwing like freaking like staples, paper clips, and like safety pins or whatever it's called, just all of those all around the area, knocking down the computers, all this stuff, and they're just trying to catch a lizard. And I guess around this time, I guess like we were talking about Jesus lizards, like at one point, like we had a conversation about like the Jesus lizards, because I guess you watched like the Snoop Dogg video or something, like that like natural, what do you call it, the Animal Planet video with Snoop Dogg or something. But yeah, we were talking about that stuff, and like, yeah, so she had a dream where where our bosses were trying to catch the lizard in the office, which is pretty funny if you ask me. So I thought I'd tell that story because it's hilarious. Oh, whoa, hey, that thing's in the way. Okay, anyways, back to the next story. So this dream, so I don't know why. So even tonight, or like this night, last night, I had a dream that my dogs basically ran away, and for some reason I'm going back to a past dream where my dogs ran away, and I remember this dream. So it's kind of weird I had a dream, but this dream's longer and actually has a better story. So I'm going to tell that one, cuz the other one is just them running away and only one coming back or something. I had to go find them, and I went to go find them. But this dream, so this is what happened in this other dream that's similar to that dream. So I had a dream where my dogs ran away, and I was all sad, even though in real life they had been dead for years due to other things. Anyway, in this dream, they ran away, and first one ran, then the other one, I think, went to go look for the other dog. So I'm all crying, and my dad is all yelling at me, not telling me anything, like, little by little, I keep saying, "Where are the dogs?" And he's like, "You lost them," all mad. He's like, "You lost them," all mad and shit, not telling me stuff. Like, he's stalling for a reason. Like, he's like letting, like, wasting time, that stuff, when we should be looking for them, I guess. And I'm like, "So they're lost." I'm like, "So are they lost?" And like he tells me, he still tells me little by little, stalling or something. And and I'm like, "Are they dead?" He doesn't tell me anything. He's still not telling me if they're dead or alive. He just says they found them at some place. I don't remember the place he said that they found them at, but he doesn't tell me, if they're alive or not. But I don't know, I guess it's like they found them by some place that's really far away, and he never tells me like if they're alive or not. Yeah, I already said that. And he leaves it to a mystery, and blames everything on me. That blames everything on me, so blaming that they got that far because I wasn't paying attention to them when I should have been watching them use the bathroom. Like, who the fuck watches their dog use the bathroom? That's weird. I mean, I get it if you have to pick up poop and you're like that shit, but nah, dude, let your dog have privacy. And I ain't catching up with a dog unless it's barely a pup and shit. So I'm all yelling at my dad. I'm like, "Yo, dude, I can't catch my dogs. If they try to run away, it's like, how do you catch a dog? I mean, obviously you have a leash and you put them on a leash, but it's like, I don't know. Well, that's what we used to do. So like, hold on, let me finish this dream. So I'm telling my dad, I'm like, "I can't catch a dog, unless it's like a pup or a fat dog." So I tell him that, and he just found out that them at some place. I remember the real place and far away. He never tells me if they're alive or not. He leaves the mystery and blames everything on me, that they got far to begin with without chasing them. I ain't catching up with the dog unless it's barely a pup or old as shit. Yeah, so that's basically what I said. But what I remember was because our dogs, when they started running away, only one of them would come back, and that was Stacy. So, like, or Luce, but I gave her name Stacy because, like, you know, I don't want her to be called every dog's name, so change the name. But yeah, Stacy was the only one that came back, and Henry would take off, Serena would take off, so we would have to tie them up and that stuff. And yeah, no, so I remember that pretty much, like, having them, but they passed away. We think Henry ate chocolate from the trash can when he was like 9, and Serena passed away at 9. She had like breast cancer. She had lumps growing on her, so she had like breast cancer, and same thing happened to Stacy, but she lived to 11. So I miss them. I miss dogs. I'm a dog person. I fucking love dogs. So anytime like a dog's there, I'm always happy to see a dog. So I guess in this story is, if you have, I don't know, if you have stories about your dogs, yeah, send them in the comments or something, or like if you have dreams, talk about them in the comments sections. But I guess let's see, 6 minutes and 30. We still have more time for another story. Oh wait, this is fuck it, we'll tell the story. Okay. So I had a dream where I ran outside of my house in distress, needing help, and like I believe it was to find my sister. So I'm like in distress, looking for my sister, and what was crazy, it's like amnesia kicked in, and I went outside, like, so I forgot everything, and the whole world is in chaos, like all around me. Everybody forgot everything. Like people were questioning themselves with questions such as, "Where is my car?" And then boom, this motherfucker gets hit by a car. I'll go back to that real quick. And then another motherfucker is like, "Where's the train?" And then boom, motherfucker hits by a train. And then another motherfucker is all like, "Where's my bottle of pills?" And then boom, this dude starts making a Juice World impersonation of having a seizure and all that stuff. Posing with bubbles foaming out of his mouth and like, you know, like eyes twitching going back in his eyelids. And it's like, whoa, I'm like witnessing all this. But this is bad, dark. Okay, not about Juice World. That's kind of fucked up. But anyways, what's funny was about the car incident is that while the dude said, "Where's my car?" like the car that hit him was playing Mexican music. So you hear so he's like, "Where's my car?" and then you hear a Mexican horn, and then boom, you like he gets hit and blood is everywhere, dude. It's fucking hilarious. Like when it fell on him, I guess it fell on him, like it came out of the sky and fell and killed him. So it didn't really run him over. It fell and crushed him like an ice cream truck scenario. All right, what was funny about the car was playing Mexican horror. He said that fell and killed him, leaving a bloody mess, like, you know, blood and guts everywhere, and a car wreckage along with it. Do the car noise, then the smash, and okay, so I'm about to say like, "Yo, where's my?" Because but then I stopped myself because I don't want to die like these motherfuckers and that stuff. And I guess this is how the dream ends, because I wake up from a quick 15-minute sleep. I guess that dream was only 15 minutes. Dang. But I had this dream at work. But what was crazy, I like to think, because while I was still thinking of the dream in my head while I woke up, I dreamt that I said, "Where's my sister?" in my head, and I said in my head, and all of a sudden I just pictured like a female version of me, like a chick version, like a dimension or some shit, like is looking at me like the Grudge or like the Ring or some shit, and just starts stabbing me, dude, like the dude from Psycho, except I'm not fucking naked in the showers or some shit. But I'm getting stabbed like so that's how pretty much that dream ends. Moral of the story is don't get hit by cars and trains, and don't overdose, and don't OD on pills, cause that's sad. All right, y'all have a good one, and peace and love. Bye.